22 dead, an estimated 10,500 injured. These statistics do not come from a killer, they do not come from a terrorist attack, they do not come from a natural disaster. These statistics are provided by the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission to help depict the risks of fireworks. While fireworks can be very entertaining when used properly, they are dangerous and can potentially be deadly explosives. We naturally do not wish to think about the dangers behind them because they give us great joy, but we must. According to the AJC News, as of July 1st, 2015, House Bill 100 has been in effect. House Bill 100 gives residents of Georgia that are over the age of 18 the ability to purchase any consumer firework. This means that the dangers will be readily available. More people will purchase these fireworks because they no longer have to cross state lines. This means that there are potentially more dangers that will occur in our community. Georgia residents should be allowed to purchase these fireworks, but there needs to be more restrictions so that users and innocent bystanders alike do not face any more hazards. A mandatory class that provides a consumer with a permit learning how to properly handle fireworks can help our community be safe. Before discussing how a class can help, let me first inform you about the dangers of fireworks that make a class necessary. We all know that fireworks are explosive. Anything that is explosive has the potential of creating shrapnel. On top of this, people like to test the power of their explosives. According to the California Distance Learning Project, one boy was seriously injured after putting a firework in a pencil, and the pencil exploded and flew into his eye. Eye injuries are very serious and a common product of the misuse of fireworks. In fact, PreventBlindness.org states that shrapnel to the eye is the third most common injury from fireworks. So, what is the most common injury? Well, NationwideChildren.org informs us that it is burns. Burns can be anything from a nuisance to a life-threatening injury. Unfortunately, a burn can be caused by nearly any consumer firework, and are often caused by smaller fireworks, and many people believe them to be the safer fireworks. The flames that are emitted generally cause these burns, and burns are not the only risk with these flames. Fires are a big risk as well. Many houses catch fire from these fireworks, especially if there has not been any rain for a while. Many fireworks have an unpredictable trajectory, so even if you are not near any houses, forest fires still pose a threat. Aside from the immediate injuries and fires, the Smithsonian discusses how legal fireworks are poisonous and can have a detrimental effect on the environment. These poisons can also seriously affect the lungs, the thyroid system, and lead to birth defects. It is very clear that fireworks pose a threat, but some people may still oppose a class because they do not understand the potential that it can have. A class can bring to light all of the dangers that I have already stated, but it can do so much more. It can help many adults recognize that fireworks are not toys and children should not be playing with them. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission states that children from 5 to 9 have the highest rate of emergency room visits due to firework injuries in 2014. Many of these injuries were related to smaller fireworks or even sparklers. Another thing that a class can do is stress the importance of not using fireworks while under the influence. Heavy drinking is not uncommon during the 4th of July or New Year's, which is when firework use is the highest. It is a well-known fact that drinking impairs judgment, and the use of explosives is something that requires someone to be completely coherent. It is also important to know what equipment you will need to have on hand if you wish to use fireworks. Having the proper fire extinguisher or even a hose ready is something that a knowledgeable instructor could provide plenty of information on. This could greatly help with the prevention of fires. Aside from how to use fireworks safely, a class can let consumers know when to use fireworks. which according to AJC News, Bill 100 restricts use from 10 a.m. until midnight. If it is around a holiday, the time is pushed back until 2 a.m. Even though there are a lot of reasons why having a class is a good idea, many people may still wonder if there are any negatives to having a free yet mandatory class in order to buy fireworks. Some people may not like the idea that it is free. This could mean that it is paid for by the local government. Well, House Bill 100 made it so that there is an additional 5% tax on fireworks. Some of this money could be used to fund the class. In addition, our community could look to our own citizens to find qualified volunteers. This could be another viable option to reduce the cost to our local government. Also, some people may be concerned that a class is not an option for them due to a busy or hectic schedule. There are ways to resolve this. Like many safety courses, our community could provide a weekend course or an online course. In the grand scheme of things, a fireworks safety course should not take very long with a well-informed instructor. If everything falls into place, though, some people may wonder, what would prevent people from buying fireworks with their permit and giving them to other people without one? Well, if this occurs, a violator would lose their permit and could possibly obtain a fine. These fines could also be used to help fund the course. In addition, the class can stress that any injuries or damages that occur can fall on both the operator and the person that purchases them. While no system is perfect, this change in policy will help to prevent injuries and deaths that have been steadily climbing. It is important to put an end to this growth and actually make it decline. There are many hazards that fireworks create, so implementing a class can shed some light on these issues. We as a whole can make a change by creating a petition to create this class. While some may oppose a free and mandatory class, those that wish to see their community remain safe will not.